Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
So the Nets starting five. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the five. Now Leonard. After the missed three from KD. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got the opening basket of the game for the Clippers.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Back to Simmons. Shoots over Leonard. Simmons can't get it to go.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Wall. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
Powell with the steal. All with it. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Pop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. The Nets also changing it up. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Ben Simmons. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Here's George. Outside for Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And here are the Clippers. 3-point lead. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
The guard and off guard filled by Jackson and Powell. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Covington in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
Free throw good, Curry. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Wall comes in for Reggie Jackson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Clippers leading by 3. Zubac, a screen on Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Summer of 2014 doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Zubats. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. Outside, Wall. And he comes up with the deuce. Wall's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Well, the strength in the upper body allows him to take contact and complete the play. Go ahead, John Wall.
The shake. A nice shot by KD. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside, Wall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So for Brooklyn now, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5, down low.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Wall passes to Leonard, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Leonard's got 9.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller. Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Leonard on the wing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 3. Outside for Curry. Back to Irving. Simmons, a screen on Wall. Irving dishes to Simmons. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubats. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. And again, Kawhi Leonard. 13 points in the game.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Warren, good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson down low, uses the glass to finish the lane.
I love to see a guard who's willing to fight through contact and finish. Reggie Jackson does just that.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard.